We are in Eunice today at M&S Fruget Farms visiting with Michael Fruget with Parish Rice, talking all things Parish Rice again. Michael, thanks for having us.
Thank you, Lydia. Thanks for being here on this nice warm day.
Yes, that it is, a warm day. But Parish Rice, let's talk about the backstory again. Simone told us a little bit the last time we were in our studio kitchen, but Parish Rice, how did it come to be?
So I've always had, I guess, the want and the passion to put my own rice in a package. We just happened to find something really unique, kind of got lucky in a way with the variety that we're growing, the frontier variety that was developed at the LSU Rice Research Station in Crowley. We took a chance on it to put it in a package just to be a little different based on the higher protein. And our main goal was to kind of educate the consumer on rice, because rice is completely different today than it was 20 years ago. 20 years ago, everybody was growing the same thing, same varieties. We didn't have a lot of different things. But today, there's so many different varieties of rice that we grow that are slightly different in the way they cook. And unfortunately, sometimes they're mixed together and it kind of affects the quality of the cooking. So I just wanted to tell the story and to just educate the consumer on what we do on a daily basis, what we do in Louisiana, and all the different options. So we took a chance on the frontier variety based on the higher protein, like I said, but then later on, once we got started in 2019, we found out the whole glycemic index value, and that was really something that changed the direction we were going in, and allowed us to do something completely different, and bring people back to eating rice.
And you mentioned the research that went into creating Parish Rice and this specific type of rice. What was that process like in the time that it took to create Parish Rice?
So anytime they're developing new varieties at the Rice Research Station, it takes multiple years. It takes multiple growing seasons. They can speed that up in a way. They utilize Puerto Rico because they could grow multiple crops in 1 year. So it helps speed that up. They'll grow here in the summer, spring, summer, and then they'll take it to Puerto Rico and sometimes get 2 rotations out of it and come back and plant here. So it does speed it up, but you're looking, if we just grew it here in Louisiana during the normal growing seasons, it could take 7+ years, to generate a new variety. There's a lot of technologies that they use today to help speed that up, whether it's Puerto Rico, whether it's DNA marker analysis to look for certain genetics that they're after, whether it's disease resistance or what have you. So they are getting faster at that. But the 2 scientists that developed this particular variety, Ida Winfrida and Harry Utomo, it took them a very long time to get to where they wanted to. And the main thing was getting the protein increased. And that's really what took a long time.
And with that higher protein level and the lower glycemic index, you mentioned a lot of people are coming back to rice, eating their favorite foods again. What's some of the best feedback you guys have received from customers?
It really prides me to see people tell us that they haven't been able to eat rice in 15, 20 years, and now they could eat rice again. As a rice farmer and a industry that's so dependent upon exports, the more we increase our domestic consumption, the less we have to depend on those exports, which will never be non-dependent on exports. We just don't eat enough rice in the United States. But the more people we bring back to the rice aisle, the rice category in Rouses or other stores, that just increases the domestic consumption. And it really makes me proud to have people coming back to that category.
Michael, thanks so much for having us today.
Yes.
Parish Rice sold at your local Rouses grocery stores. You can visit their website to see where else you can buy Parish Rice.
This edition of LA Delicious is brought to you by Rouses.